Hey guys, Joe here. Here to talk today about the Pitt Minion, very popular Bible from Cambridge. You know, there's a lot of stuff out there you can find on this one. This one is in the New King James. This is the red letter black goatskin edition of the New King James. So even though there's all kinds of stuff out there, if you're anything like I am, when you're looking at something like this, you tend to want to have an opportunity to see them manipulated and handled as much as possible. I know I certainly do. So I thought I'd go ahead and put this together and share some of my experience with this particular edition. And again, just give you another opportunity to see it in case that's something that you have an interest in as you're shopping around for these things. Give us a little bit of context on size. Over here I've got that's the Clarion, also from Cambridge. That's the King James version there, and black as well. You can see from a size standpoint, it's about the same height. The Pitt Minion is quite a bit thinner, quite a bit more compact. From a readability standpoint, it is super duper clear. The font is absolutely beautiful, although it is pretty small. And you'll notice here, I've noticed a lot of line matching. I don't know if that's intentional. Maybe if you know better, you can help clarify that. But I believe that it is meant to be line matched, just as you can see with the Clarion, it's line matched. So the stuff that's on the page behind it is on the same line, so it gives you a real nice contrast here in between lines as you're working through the text. The Pitt is laid out in a very compact fashion, in such a way that you do get down here into the margins a good way with the text, which doesn't matter when you're holding it. If you're gonna lay it flat, you're gonna notice the words curving down in there just a little bit. But it's a center column reference, so it's got a ton of references in it, which is nice, mostly just cross-reference stuff. Again, this one's the red letter edition, if that's something that you are interested in. I generally like them without that, but that's this one. Ribbons are okay. They're not exceptional by any means. I've only used this Bible a handful of times, and this ribbon's already framed pretty well, as you can kind of see there. It does come with 2 ribbons, which is nice. And you know, the ribbons, they'll keep your spot. But this liner is a paste down liner. Again, goatskin leather. I've noticed, even though it's a paste down liner, I've noticed plenty of flexibility in it, particularly for, again, using it in a small Bible like this. It's kind of nice to be able to hold it in the hand without it vanishing on the edges. So you can see that's kind of the way that it lays in the hand. It's not drooping down on the sides very extreme. Makes it very easy to handle, kind of manipulate with one hand. It'll hold up so that you can read. I would imagine it'd be good for preaching or speaking out of, but I've held away from that because of the size. It's a comfortable read, but I do need to hold it up just a little bit. My vision's somewhere around 20/40. Not perfect vision, obviously, but it's not drastically bad either. And I have noticed a little bit of fatigue as I read for longer periods of time with this particular Bible. Towards the back, you've got a good section of maps, as you do with the Bibles from Cambridge. These are not glossy. These are more of a matte finish, but good color. The paper is not unusually thick. It's got a good good concordance slash dictionary in the back of it. Oh, excuse me, this is just a concordance. This is just the concordance. Nice and clear again, easy to see, easy to read and understand. You know, not a whole lot to say about this one that other folks haven't already said. It's a good handheld Bible. Certainly great for travel, things like that. I like it a lot, but it's hard to use this one as an everyday carry for me personally, just because of the size of the text. It's a little bit more compact, a little bit smaller, and it's hard to see this one for me when it's sitting in my lap. If I were to hold it up about chest or belly height, it's plenty easy to see and read, but much lower than that, and it gets a little bit fatiguing as well. It's got nice paper to it, good opacity. The gilding on the edges is very pretty, you know, as you would expect. They do a really nice job with all their binding stuff. Again, you have an opportunity here to see some of the grain, kind of what that looks like. I mean, there's plenty of guys out there that can give you all the technical information about it. I just wanted to share with you kind of what mine looks like, a couple of my thoughts on it. If you're shopping around and looking for a one-stop Bible, I would probably lean more towards the Clarion. If you're looking for something that's more geared towards travel, or something that you need to be able to hold in one hand on a regular basis without losing its integrity, and certainly this would be great. I know a lot of people really like this one, so certainly don't have anything to complain about with it. But I think it does have its certain use cases, at least in my opinion. Let me know if there's one that you like a lot, maybe something I haven't seen out there. If there's another compact Bible that you think is easier to read and easier to see, let me know. I think the font here, the clarity of the font is absolutely incredible, and I think it's about better than anything else I've seen as far as clarity of the font goes. But again, just that compact size makes it a little bit tough. So let me know what you think. If there's something out there that's worth taking a look at. I haven't gotten to see any of the premium Thompsons yet, but I'm interested in seeing what those are. I do have a Skylar, and I've got a Clarion. And then this one's my daily driver right now, the New King James Defending the Faith Study Bible from AP. Not Goatskin, but it's the one that's where I'm getting my work done right now. So I'd love to hear your thoughts, or if you've got an idea of a good Bible I might enjoy, certainly feel free to pass it along. Thanks. Take care.